Hi, I'm Dennis Phillips, and welcome to Everyday Reloading and Shooting. So recently I was doing this load development with Varget Powder and a 73 grain ELD-Match bullet, and I had charge weights from 22.5 grains to 23.5 grains. And we found a load here at 23.3 grains, which grouped pretty well. It had an extreme spread of 101 and 0.92, but the best 4 out of 5 was 0.44 and 0.41. So I thought I could develop that particular load. It looked like it shot well, so I decided to give it a try. And we shot this target, but we have groups ranging from 146 to 0.51, and that's a big spread. That's an inch spread between those two. And so what I have done is I have come up with another target, and we're going to develop this a little further. We're going to shoot the Varget powder, and the 23.3 charge weight is in the center here. That's the one that we were working off of. So we're going to drop down and shoot 23.1, 23.2, 0.3, 0.4, and 0.5. And we're going to see how those group together. And then whatever groups well there, we're going to see if we can reproduce that. Okay, so here I'm expanding on the test that I did with the 73 grain ELD-Match bullet and Varget powder. The previous target that I shot, I used 23.3 grains as my load for 25 groups. Well, this time I'm shooting a little bit differently. I have 23.3 in the center, but I'm shooting 23.1, 23.2, 0.3, 23.4, and 23.5. So we're going to run these down, shooting at 100 yards, and see how they do. As always, you're welcome to enjoy the music while I fast forward through my shooting, or you can skip forward to the results at the end. All right, these group similarly as before, so let's bring them in and take a look. All right, so 23.3 was the group that we were working off of previously, and that one shot really well, probably right at an inch or just under an inch. So we went 23.1, 0.2, 0.3, 0.4, and 0.5. And these all grouped fairly well. 23.1, we had 3 really tight here, and then 2 offered themselves here. 23.2, these were stringing somewhat vertically and a little bit more spread out, probably about a 1.1, 1.2, close to it maybe. Here I think we're about an inch or just under. At 23.4, it looks like we're just under an inch with 4 out of 5 touching right there above the bullseye. And at 23.5, we're a little more scattered. That's probably about 1.3 or so. But anyway, this was the load that we were working off of and the one that we thought was going to produce the best groups. And it looks like it's going to be between 23.3 and 23.4. Both of those are doing really well. So we will take these home, measure them, and see what kind of results we actually got. Here are my results from the range today. So I came back with this target of Varget, and we're running powder charges from 23.1 to 23.5, 23.1, 0.2, 0.3, 0.4, 0.5. And we shot those. So we had average extreme spreads of 1.0, 109, 0.91, 0.77, and 1.1. So we had average extreme spreads of 0.97, and we had 3 out of 5 groups that were under an inch. On the best 4 out of 5, we had groups of 0.81, 101, 0.70, 54, and 108. So we had 0 out of 5 of our best 4 out of 5 that were a half inch or less. But our best 4 out of 5 did average 0.83, and our extreme spread averaged 0.97. So if you combine those, that gives you a score of 0.90. Now, in our previous test, 23.3 grains is what we were using, and we shot that again, and it shot at 0.91 inches and 0.70. So that's respectable. My best group of the day, however, was at 0.77 inches, and that was at 23.4. So we may that may be closer to where we really want to be here. So if we could shoot a 5.1 with 23.3 and a 7.7 with 23.4, I'm thinking we can do that again. So we'll probably continue to develop this around the 23.3 to 23.4 and see what we can do with that. All of these, the rifle was, I didn't adjust the scope on any of these. It was shooting high on every one of these, although it was fairly much centered. It is shooting a little bit to the right here. And then I begin shooting more to the left as the charge increases, more centered, more centered, more centered. Because I think as that charge increases, the bullet traveling down the rifling is causing that rifle to twist and torque, and that's going to change the impact point of the bullet. So anyway, those are my results. I'm going to continue to work on this 23.3 to 23.4 and see what we can do with that. And we'll get back to you with another video. So if you have any ideas or thoughts about this video, please feel free to leave a comment below. Or if there's anything that you would like to see in the future, please let me know that. I always try to interact with everyone who comments. And I hope that you will like and share this with your friends. And don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching.